Every search, every click, every swipe leaves behind a digital footprint, quietly teaching machines who you are without you even noticing. But collecting data isn't enough. Hidden inside this network, something is constantly searching for patterns that even the smartest humans might never notice.
That invisible intelligence has a name: machine learning. And it's quietly reshaping the world around you every single second.
Unlike traditional software, machine learning isn't told exactly what to do. Instead, it learns by studying enormous amounts of information. Imagine trying to teach a computer one simple task: recognizing what a dog looks like.
At first, it gets things wrong. It doesn't understand the difference between a dog and a cat.
But every mistake becomes a lesson. The system compares, adjusts, and improves itself, one example at a time. After seeing enough examples, the computer stops guessing. It starts recognizing patterns with remarkable accuracy. And that's exactly the same process behind Netflix recommendations, YouTube's algorithm, Amazon shopping suggestions.
The incredible part is, most people interact with machine learning dozens of times before they even finish breakfast.
The app isn't choosing songs randomly. It's comparing your habits with millions of listeners who enjoy the same kind of music. Streaming platforms learn what keeps you watching, then predict what you're most likely to enjoy next, even before you know it yourself. Online stores analyze millions of purchases to predict what customers will need, making recommendations that feel surprisingly personal. For a self-driving car, every second is a learning opportunity. It constantly recognizes objects, predicts movement, and makes decisions in real time. Instead of seeing the road the way humans do, the computer sees thousands of patterns, probabilities, and predictions happening all at once.
Machine learning isn't only making life more convenient, it's helping doctors detect diseases earlier and with greater precision.
By learning from millions of previous medical cases, AI can recognize patterns that would take humans years to discover. Banks use the same learning process every second to detect fraud, protect accounts, and stop suspicious transactions before they become a problem. By now you've seen where machine learning is used, but the real mystery is still ahead. How does a machine actually learn? That's where the story becomes truly fascinating. To understand machine learning, you first need to understand one simple thing: data is its fuel. Without data, it can't learn anything. Just like a student needs books to study, a machine learning model needs thousands, or sometimes millions, of examples to learn from. These examples are called labeled data. Each image already has the correct answer, allowing the computer to compare its predictions with reality. Instead of memorizing pictures, the system searches for patterns that appear over and over again. Every correct prediction strengthens useful connections. Every mistake weakens the wrong ones. Little by little, the network becomes smarter. Now comes the real test. The computer sees an image it has never seen before, and still recognizes it correctly. That's the true goal of machine learning, not memorization, but the ability to recognize completely new situations using what it has already learned. The exact same learning process can recognize handwriting, understand speech, detect faces, and even translate languages. Whether it's understanding your voice or translating another language, machine learning is always searching for familiar patterns hidden inside the data. But here's where things become even more interesting, because not all machine learning learns in the same way. In fact, machine learning isn't just one technique. It has three major learning methods, and each one solves problems in a completely different way. The first method is called supervised learning. Think of it as learning with a teacher who already knows every correct answer. Every correct answer teaches the model what to repeat. Every mistake teaches it what to avoid. Over time, its accuracy improves dramatically. This is why supervised learning powers spam filters, fraud detection, medical diagnosis, and countless recommendation systems you already use every day. The second method is very different. Instead of being told what's similar, the system groups together people, products, or behaviors that naturally share common patterns.
That's one reason why streaming platforms can introduce you to movies and songs you've never searched for, but are surprisingly likely to enjoy.
The third learning method is the closest thing to how humans learn through experience. It's called reinforcement learning. There are no step-by-step instructions. The AI simply tries, fails, learns from the outcome, and keeps improving with every attempt. Reinforcement learning proves one powerful idea: sometimes the best teacher is experience itself. But does that mean machines actually think like humans? At first glance, machine learning looks almost human. It learns, adapts, and improves. But beneath the surface, the truth is very different. The human brain learns through experience, emotion, imagination, and common sense.
A machine learning model doesn't understand emotions or meaning. It simply performs billions of mathematical calculations to discover patterns hidden inside data.
Every prediction is the result of countless calculations happening in fractions of a second, transforming raw information into a probability. Whether it's recognizing your face, understanding your voice, or detecting disease, the process always begins with finding patterns, not thinking like a human. And here's one of machine learning's biggest weaknesses. It performs brilliantly on familiar patterns, but unexpected situations can confuse it instantly. That's why engineers spend years training AI with as many different scenarios as possible, because the real world is full of surprises. Machine learning doesn't stop learning after it's built. With better data and continuous improvements, its performance keeps evolving. Today, machine learning is transforming nearly every industry on Earth, from healthcare and agriculture to finance, transport, education, and even space. But if machine learning has already changed the world this much, imagine what happens next. The future is arriving faster than most people realize.
The next decade won't simply introduce more AI. It will transform how entire cities think, move, and operate.
Doctors won't be replaced by AI. Instead, they'll work alongside intelligent systems capable of analyzing millions of medical records within seconds.
Education is changing too. Future classrooms will adapt to every student's strengths, weaknesses, and learning.
In manufacturing, machine learning isn't just increasing speed, it's reducing waste, preventing breakdowns, and making workplaces safer than ever before. The greatest impact of machine learning may not be automation. It may be helping humans solve problems that once seemed impossible. And it all comes back to the device you're probably holding right now, quietly powered by machine learning every single day. From data to patterns to predictions, that's the simple idea behind one of the most powerful technologies humanity has ever created. Machine learning isn't replacing the world you know. It's becoming the invisible intelligence quietly powering almost every part of it. The question is no longer whether machine learning will shape the future. It's whether we'll understand it well enough to shape that future ourselves. If this video helped you finally understand machine learning, hit subscribe and join us as we explore the incredible technologies shaping tomorrow.